Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, and welcome to Street Magic, the mage venue. On uh, on today's scene, probably after having a very interesting evening showing the executor some part of town in his amazing sports car. uh, our dear George has sent a message to Violet, probably saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, that he would take her offer regarding talking about mage stuff. And mhm, yes, my dear George.
Yes, that is indeed correct.
And she would have sent him a message saying, "Well, I'm kind of busy at the moment, but you can join me at this address and tell the security guy that you're coming to see me." And the address that she would have given him is one at one of the University of New York.
All right. Uh, well, George will take a cab this time. Well, he will arrive in a cab. Um, and he's dressed. He's not dressed down, but he's dressed differently than normal. He has glasses on. He has sort of a hood on. He looks different, definitely different. Um, and he will enter and look around. Maybe he'll ask someone for directions, and he will arrive at the small painting studio. He'll knock the door.
Yeah. So yeah, after pretty much the painting studio is actually some kind of little warehouse that has been renovated by the university for creating little studios for their art students. And yeah, you pretty much went through this little artificial corridor with, well, you're you're pretty sure you're sensing that some of the smoke may not be standard cigarettes. I mean, we have no idea what you would thought about it, but it's totally not illegal or something. And yeah, you arrive at room 101, and as you knock, uh, you're going to hear a voice saying, "Yeah, enter."
And he will just get in, take off the hat and the glasses, and have a look around.
And yeah, as you enter Violet's room, I guess I guess this is a pretty standard uh, painter room, as you can see a lot of painting everywhere in little pot. You can see pigments, some alcohol, some oil, where apparently she would make her own product. She got one or two painting hanging around of actually extremely good quality. And currently, she is drawing uh, on a piece of paper as if she's currently working on a new project.
Hmm. He will compliment her. He will just like have a look around and he'll just say, "All right, so this is what you do for a living. Teach art."
Uh, as she gets her head out of her paper. Uh, well, I don't really teach. I'm still a student here. I still
Student. All
got,
right.
yeah, but I'm working partially in a private high school,
Oh,
which it's kind of a funny story, but yeah, yeah, I'm just an honorary teacher, even if I just don't have a diploma, and that's the point where you're like, why are you hiring me again?
Yeah. Well, you know, talent speaks for a lot.
Mm. Uh, want a coffee?
Sure, sure. Thanks.
And yeah, she'll get some instant coffee that she keeps around for people who comes by because she actually never drinks coffee. And she will hand the mug to George. So as she sits and is going to drink some obscure energy drink. Oh, did you? she she wiggle her eyebrows. Did you have a fun time last night?
What? Oh yeah, yeah. That was all right. She's a little, she's spacey, but I guess that comes with the territory. I mean, a lot of people I've been meeting lately are, a little low. But that's fine.
Well, I mean, you're being surrounded mostly by ecstatics currently, so yeah,
Yeah, you
I
still gotta
guess
have to work on a name, but ecstatics I can handle. The cult of ecstasy, still sounds a little moody.
70s occult thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds off, but anyways, since I'm helping out and stuff, I've been thinking I really need, people have been, especially here lately, people have been saying that they would tell me everything or tell me and show me stuff.
Mm.
I think I need to do my homework, and I hope you would be able to help me
Huh.
with that.
Well, I can. I guess I can show you a little bit of things, explain to you some things, but that's that's probably the part that kind of sucks actually, because okay, let me think of simple ways and that will not get your hair to explode because I'm going off into some psychedelic blah blah. Basically the problem and the strength of magic is that it's powered by your will, by your core belief, and that's kind of why, for example, let's say she's thinking for just for a second. Let's say, okay, I'm a virtual adept, and I like computer. I'm a fucking nerd. I play StarCraft all day long. I search on the internet and things like that. That's what I believe for whatever reason, because I have no idea how they think. But yeah, when he's going to do his magic, I guess he's going to think that he's Neo or some shit and go, oh yeah, I'm going to act the Matrix and all and do that stuff. And then, you know, he uses the computer and, he gets teleported or learns Kung Fu, but then get, a Hermetic, which is another type of mage, Hogwarts, the Hogwarts clan, pretty much, the Harry Potter club. He's going to think, well, that's bullshit because that's not how magic works. It's going to be, oh yeah, I'm going to take that book and I'm going to recite this super magic, super duper formula and burn some candles, do invocation, and whoops, I will know kung fu because the magic formula say so. That's kind of why it's kind of complicated. I can, I can show you things, try to make you understand, but in the end, the way I'm doing it, the way others are doing it, you will find some common ground, generally in traditions, but ultimately, it's you. you're going to have to think about things that make sense for you. I mean,
Hmm.
does what I say make sense?
Well, a lot more sense than a lot of other things have. I mean, people have been like, "Oh, we'll explain it to you," and it's complicated. But when you put it like
Yeah.
this, well, that makes a lot more sense. Why it's not as easy to
Mm.
explain or show,
Mm.
I suppose. But you,
I mean, I
you
can.
can tell that George is just looking at you. He's considering what you said, and he seems to be contemplating
Mm.
something or many things, maybe.
As she thinks a little bit. Okay, I guess first perhaps because I know that when you went to the bar with Luke, um, I mean, we kind of bombard you with all fucking information to the face. So, okay, can you tell me exactly what you know, and then I might be able to fill some blanks. Perhaps to give you at least a little bit of ground regarding of, who you're dealing with around a little bit.
Apparently, every once in a while, someone who is sleeping or a sleeper awakens, someone like us, and apparently they're able to do magic shit. Fine, okay, crazy, but fine. It's
Hmm.
seen enough shit by now to know that is. Apparently, it also makes people fucking nuts, but I would say that there is a connection there, but there are some things in a connection I felt mentally and physically to something that I can't really explain away.
Hmm.
But since the night I don't know what happened, but something happened,
Uh-huh.
I haven't really done anything.
Well, I
So for
mean,
me, I might just be insane.
yeah, that I'll I'll be honest, it it kind of felt that way. I thought I'm going to tell you perhaps about my personal experience. I thought I was on an acid trip. I was, making a concert with my band and we were on top of a building. I fell from the roof and that's how I awakened. So I was pretty sure for a while that I just bumped my head on the pavement really hard. So I guess I kind of understand where you're standing right now.
Can you maybe he looks around? I locked the door. Maybe can you show me some shit because
Okay. So first thing that you're going to have to learn, uh, showing stuff, it can be a very bad idea because
show
here,
me something.
no. I'm going to show you something, but here's something that you have to understand first. Reality is a bitch, and it's that bitch. She slaps you hard. There's
Like when I got
basic,
a nosebleed that night,
yeah,
right?
those things, or when Noah started to cough madly and almost went out of oxygen. This is reality slapping you back to the face, saying that you're just a bitch and you should shut the fuck up. Here, you okay? Let's take the point of view of someone who's still asleep. You know, if you go around and throw fireball, that's not possible. You can't throw fireball at people when you were, you know, not awakened. You would have thought that's impossible. That can't happen. That guy who's naked in the middle of the street is throwing fireball and summoning shit. That's not possible. There's basically there's something, if I'm correct, it's called consensus, that pretty much what the majority of people believes is reality. So if those people they think that you throwing a fireball is not impossible, then reality is going to slap you to the face. So when you're trying to do magic, I guess the best advice that I can give you is try to be as discreet as you can be in terms of effects. Of course, there are times, when there's someone who's trying to murder you, then you don't have time to be subtle about it. But
yeah, I got pretty much got that already. That's kind of the reason I haven't been doing anything
okay,
since I
okay,
awoke.
okay. So as she's thinking a little bit, mm, looking at George. Um, hmm. Last time I showed Luke how to see through, uh, how to see the other side, but I think perhaps for you something more. mm, mm, yeah, I think. Okay, I think I got an idea, and I even have the good object around here to do this. So, uh, do you give me? I'm going to do something to you. I'm going to share. I'm going to share a vision. Do you give me your consent?
He pauses, looks at her. All right, all right, okay.
Okay. As
No
hmm?
kinky freaky shit, okay? Just
What?
something fairly mundane, all right?
Yeah, yeah, no. I think the best way uh the best way I do things is to kind of share my visions, or I guess she's thinking. "Hmm, okay, I'm going to attempt to share a vision with you, and if it's too difficult, then I might go for a little bit more vulgar. As she's going to she's going to sit to get up from where she's seated, and she's going to start to stretch. Okay. And then she's going to pat the ground uh, near her. Okay, I'm going to need you to sit next to me.
He will do so.
And as she does, as he sits next to her, she's going to retract her sleeves, where he will see that actually on her arm there are a lot of drawings on it,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to start to take a pencil, and she's going to start to draw something, and mostly the pattern that he will see on uh, on here. Sometimes he can see, it looks a little bit like a comic on her arm. But sometimes you can see someone with thoughts bubble. Sometimes it's an eye, and it's all different. This time he can see some kind of a little bit of portrait that kind of looks looks a little bit like her. Well, like you actually. It looks like you, and on the front of your face, you can see that she's starting to draw a circle and a mind eye, one might say.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I am going to roll my drawing, She's focusing on her thing. Huh. Yeah, the drawing actually, as you see it, is not starting to be satisfactory to her. So she actually starts to scratch it, and she's starting again. God damn it! And she concentrate more, changing the drawing. Yeah, this time she gets it, and she start to breathe in, breathe out, as she is taking a position that is akin to the lotus position, and she is going to extend a hand to and put it in front of your eyes. Okay. As she starts to breathe, concentrating on the drawing to get inside herself to share what she sees. And I'm not sure regarding this role. I think it would be good, but just in case, uh, I will spend willpower because this is mostly for showing. And it gets a little bit weird for you because you. I guess the question is, do you resist? Do you
At
resist?
this point, no. He will not
Okay.
receive.
You can make make a perception awareness.
Noticed.
Yeah, you feel some kind of tangling. You feel that it's not just, oh yeah, I put an arm, a hand in front of your face. Like you can feel something irradiating through your face, as it's something warm and fuzzy. And you have your eyes open, but you saw only darkness, and now see you start to see things, but you see the hand as if you were, yeah, you're pretty sure that you didn't had breaths or something. Like you're
I
seeing
begin
things.
to. It takes a couple of seconds, but I begin to see myself with a hand in front of my face.
Pretty much what you're seeing is Violet's point of view.
Yeah,
You're seeing through her eyes.
Exactly.
Mm. So this is one of the effects that minds can do. At a certain level, you can share vision. You may even be able to perceive surface thoughts, or even, how people are feeling. You could even sense their auras to read them. And also, there are other ways, as she concentrates a little bit more, as she's starting to shut her eyes, uh, putting you again in darkness. And you will still hear her faint breathing, as she is doing something again, but this time you can't really see it, as she's tapping into the blood of the universe, trying to feel and see the layer of reality that is prime at its core through meditating, but it fails for now. I will try once again, throwing a quint. Nope. Nope. Definitely she's trying, and after a while she just get her hands out of your face, as she seems pretty exhausted. She seems pretty exhausted as she's massaging her temples, mumbling under her breath. Oh, fuck's sake.
George just looks at her. He seems quieter than usual. He just sits there and he's fumbling something in his inner pocket. He's just trying to think of something.
Well, great. That was supposed to be the moment where I show you some nice things, but
Try to
yeah.
think of something. He just says, hold one thought in your mind. And you can see he looks fairly intently at you, and he fiddles with something in his hand. It's inside his pocket, but he's fiddling with something. Does she have a thought in her head? A specific thought?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Sophros thoughts currently. You want?
What are they? Because he actually.
Yeah. Pretty much what you get of surface thought is our frustration. She's extremely frustrated, but mostly you can feel that currently her thoughts are very, very chaotic. But pretty much it feels that this step back brings back feeling of anger that has nothing to do here. But you may, I guess, with that wonderful 10, I will perhaps even give you an image of just for a slight second, Violet. You see Violet screaming at two people, and then just it's pretty much at the heart of her thoughts.
After a little, George just his eyes widen a bit. He's just, well, you can see he stops fiddling with whatever is in his pocket. He just.
Oh yeah, she's looking straight at you.
Wow. You're frustrated. You're angry. And he looks at you. I got you screaming at two people.
You can throw a P&E on that. I mean, I guess it would be even a difficult 5. Nothing. Okay.
Well, a 10 and a 1, but
yeah, but it's still a 1. She gets up. She gets up and looks at you. Starts to make the 100 paces. You should be watchful of what you're doing.
But I didn't. He smiles.
Yeah, you did. Congrats. Don't go into people's head without asking them.
Why? All right.
It's as she takes a deep breath as she's. It's not your fault. Not your fault. You tried it. You got it. Congrats. You did something. Not your fault. It's me. Well, fuck. Now I need coffee. She's getting herself a cup of coffee. So, how did you do it?
I wanted progress. I wanted. I wanted to know whether or not I can do it. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. I need to be able to do it because, well, I don't know. I just felt a need. This is so this is huge. I mean, think of the shit you would be able to do with it. Of course, I'm not going to go around doing it to people, but just think of it.
Well, I guess that you found at least some way for you to channel your magic. Now, you should perhaps think about it. Try to search through it. Try to find if this is
This
the only
is
way.
so sick. Think of it. I thought, fuck it. If I'm crazy, I'm crazy. But I thought, I want to read her mind, and I did. That is so fucking wicked. That's so fucking cool. I mean, think of it.
Yeah, I am pretty sure I have an idea of what I thought.
Stops for a moment. Since I'm so new, I'm kind of getting the feeling that this might not be the end. Should we say the top of what's possible?
Pretty much from what I get is that, yeah, you can pretty much do anything as long as you have the power to channel through it. You want to change someone into an elephant? Yeah, you can do it.
If I wanted to change someone's mind, I could do it. You can see a fairly, I mean, a slight smile just creeps up on George's face.
Oh, great. Now you're going to go around and fucking wipe people's mind.
What do I look like? Tommy Lee Jones? No. I'm not Men in Black. Why would I do that?
I don't know. You got that smile on your face. That kind of ominous smile that says, yeah, now I have the power.
Don't we? You're going to tell me now that we don't have an extraordinary amount of power?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we all have different ways. We all have different ways of seeing things. How things should be done. Just I guess my tradition is very set on a certain set of rules. And one of them being, don't do something with people with magic if they're not willing to. Because obviously, with powers that we have, like the one that you did, or others, you can just go around and be like the purple man and just say, oh, hey, I like that chick. Yep, I'm going to change her mind and
but
make
the Men
her.
in Black wouldn't like that, and I get that. I get that totally. I'm not stupid. Well, yeah, I'm in some ways I'm an idiot, but not in any meaningful way. So, I mean, I suck at water polo. I'm an idiot at water polo and football, but I don't think that really matters anymore. He smiles.
Well, I mean, technically, if you wanted to be good at sport, you could.
I like watching.
If that's your.
And he just winks at her and just says, "But when it comes to the bedroom department, I'm kind of an expert."
She looks at you when you say that. Well, then you should perhaps look into the life sphere. Can be quite interesting.
I mean, if that's the way you put it, it's. I mean, I'm game. I'm game. I don't know, life sphere. All right, okay, that's I mean, I've never heard that euphemism before, but fine. He looks
It's
around.
more, it's more, let's put it like that. Pretty much a lot of spheres can be used for anything. Like, think about it for,
even.
think about it
Oh,
for
well,
60.
hey, whoa.
What?
Yeah, I'm not into that sort of stuff. Okay, I'm not into that sort of stuff. You know, it's fine, but no, no,
What? Are you saying to me that you didn't thought, oh, hey, I want, I want to bang that hot, ecstatic chick that I brought into my car?
hey, I'm just, I mean,
You're a gentleman, is what you're trying to say.
well, I'm a guy, and I'm a very good-looking guy, and with a lot of very great qualities. Chicks dig that. I'm guessing you dig that as well.
What?
You begin to get the impression that when you said life sphere, he was thinking of something very different than what you're thinking of. Yes, he is that much of a pervert and a dude. Yes.
I mean, I think you misunderstand. She was exactly saying to use the life sphere for this sole purpose.
Yeah, but he's thinking sex, and he's thinking sex of pretty much everything you said.
Which is pretty much the same thing, but yeah. She just shrugs. Well, I mean, you can do your thing. I know I do.
Yeah, what is your thing? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Well, when you have some spheres just used right, well, they can have really interesting results. For example, let's think about time. Timing, that can be pretty important. Do you know what I mean?
He looks at you a bit confused. What exactly do you mean when you say sphere?
Okay. Uh, okay. Let's put the boner down in our pants. Let's talk real.
Yeah, we'll save it for some other time. He smiles.
Well, I mean, you can have your boner with anyone else. I'm not interested in that one. But
Oh, why you gotta be like that? Come on.
she shrugs. I mean, I had a very awkward conversation with Luke one day.
Hey, it's nothing awkward.
It's his coffee. He didn't meant it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that some of the people around, they thought about it. But okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're a beautiful chick, and you're resourceful. You're an artist. I mean, that's turn out for some people. Who wouldn't think that? But you're not interested. You're not interested. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. He seems fairly relaxed at that. He seems like something he's very, very used to. About talking about this, he's just like, all right. I mean, if you change your mind, you can have my phone number and stuff.
Don't worry, I have plenty of long Kama Sutra activities with Noah.
No.
I'm very satisfied on that end.
Noah. Oh. Okay. You're into the Asian persuasion. Oh, got it.
Wow. You're such an asshole.
What? You like Asian guys? That's fine.
I like people.
I had a thing for black chicks once. That's fine. Black hookers, but who's picking?
Okay, hotshot. We're going to put down that conversation back in your pocket. So, okay, let's talk real. So, magic.
All right. Right.
Magic, it's not just, oh, yeah, woohoo, fantastic, I have magic. It it uh, doesn't work exactly like that. You have you have an influence over a certain aspect of magic. There is correspondence that is regarding space. Uh, I'm not very up for that. You would have to ask someone else who actually has some mastering over it. But pretty much you can bend space and distance. Uh, then you got matter, concrete like water, uh, um, stone.
Like the four elements.
Not really, not really. I said matter. Like fire is not matter; it's a force. Like wind, sound, that's force.
And there's another thing called force.
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to talk about the four elements, then it's force and matter.
Yeah. All right.
Uh, then, well, there's obviously what you used, mind, that is solely for going doing things mind related. There's actually a very nice effect that I like, is that how they say that your mind is your most potent weapon, or that you can uh, if you think really hard about it, your body will start to get in pain and things like that. Well, you can pretty much enhance yourself, like make you're more witful or more intelligent. I know I did that quite a lot, and that's actually really interesting to enhance your own mind. I guess considering what you're describing, I think you should perhaps try and see this exercise. Try to, enhance yourself. Since you could read my mind, I think that should be, pretty pretty easy for you to do.
You'll notice that George just seems to stop looking at you as much, and he just seems to be considering something. He doesn't really respond. He just stands there and just begins to think.
I shall throw a peony on that one. Is George thinking about taking over the world? Two successes.
Um.
What is the feel?
Well, he seems to be just stopping for a moment. All right. What you get, like, there's a sudden shift in his facial movement. Maybe you have a bit of a worry, and shifts over into pondering something, considering something.
Mm. Hmm. Something caught up your mind, I see.
Well, with this, I was just thinking
Mm-hmm.
the possibility of someone doing this to us, changing our minds. I mean, if I can improve my own mind, I suppose we can improve others' minds, right? Well,
Uh,
what if
as,
someone did that to us?
hmm.
Never mind. As
So you're worried about willingness. Like, should it be?
well,
You're right. If someone,
supposedly there's someone after us, right? Never mind. I just, never mind. You can see that he regained some of his composure. Just,
you
right.
know,
Next one.
as she drinks a little bit of her coffee, if you have those doubts and things like that, you should keep them, because that's generally those questions. Generally, that's the line between being a nice douchebag and becoming a total douchebag. But through the rest, you have entropy. Entropy is kind of morbid to me, I think. I guess the best way to describe it is chaos.
Entropy is it's the opposite of entropy, stability and order. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pure chaos.
Heat loss. Yeah. I got it.
Then, as as I suggested, there's the life sphere, which is, well, pretty much for anything living. So if you're good at it, you can, just at the basic, you can perceive like heartbeats, see if people are sick, and I guess as you go up, you can be able to change yourself. Like say, hey, I actually think I would like my hair to be longer. I would like them to change color and things like that. And I guess in a way you could stay 20 all your life, potentially.
Handy.
I'm pretty sure all the doctors would be jealous of me.
Are there others?
Oh yeah, no, there are others. Well, I talked about matter, talked about mind. There's the one that I tried to show you, prime. Prime is the essence, the very essence of magic. It's how can I explain it? The way I'm seeing it, and I know it's different from others, to me it looks like the blood of the universe, as if pretty much the universe had veins. That magic. Prime is the ability to see the veins, the ability to see what makes everything possible. Prime is the purest essence of magic. Pretty much, from what I've been told, what I understand of it, if you want to make a fireball out of your ass, you're going to need some prime. If you want to make an object appear out of nowhere from nothing, just create an object, like say, hey, I want a stone, and then poof, you have a stone in your hand and you just created it. You're going to need that prime. It also helps you to see through the patterns, see the magic that is inside every object. This little spark of creation, I guess, is the best way to put it. And then there's my favorite one, spirit. Pretty much, it's different from everyone, as I guess the easiest way to say it, that you can see spirits. Like, you could see potentially, you could see ghosts, you could see spider spirit and all those things. Or if you're really high, you could see even concept of reality. I guess it's probably the hardest one if you're very down to earth.
That definitely sounds trippy, but
right. It's awesome.
It sounds a little artsy-fartsy, but yeah, that would be up in your wheelhouse.
And well, the last one is time. And generally, that's the moment where people are going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you, time is fantastic, but you better not mess around with time, otherwise all those movies about fucking shit up with time, I think they exist for a reason. I mean, controlling time.
Continue.
Cool. I mean, kind of. I guess if you do small stuff, there's no real problem. But I guess, if you get really powerful with time and you got your girlfriend who dies and you're thinking, well, I could just go back in time.
Butterfly effect knocked on my ass. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess all spheres are dangerous in their own way. But yeah, I guess time has the most obvious bad consequences.
Hmm. Hmm. All right.
I guess you're going to have to see and experiment a little bit of yourself. Generally, from my own experience and from what Naomi has been teaching me, there's we have
Naomi has been teaching you.
yeah, she's been teaching me.
Christ. All right.
What? You got a problem with it, George?
No, it's just still. I mean, I'm still a little. Well, it makes perfect sense that she's in charge of, whatever, saving the nut bag. But it's
Well,
just
thank you. I like to be treated of a nutbag.
Ginger.
Well, fuck you. I mean, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Like,
What? Okay, she's put in charge of people and in charge of rescuing Ginger. It doesn't seem like a smart choice, let alone her teaching anyone anything. But, oh well.
okay, I'm going to teach you something, Mr. Smartass.
What-
She has been. I had a teacher once. That teacher, I gave away my consent on something, and she kept going. And when I asked her, what were you going to do if I died? Because there was a high chance that I could die. And she said, oh, it's okay. I could have resurrected you. So, yeah, Naomi has problems. Naomi is fucked up in a lot of ways. But in all the way that she is, she actually helped me to get through my problems. When I have problems, and God knows that I have problems, she was always by my side, and she was the only one that helped Ginger in any way, because she has a brother, and that brother, a fucking hermetic archmage, who's just almighty God powerful, is just basically saying, oh, I have so much responsibility. I'm such an important person, but I don't even have time to deal with my sister because I'm afraid to move my own ass from my fucking tower. So, yeah, she has a problem. But at least when her friends are in the line, she does something. So you can have your opinion on Naomi. You can have your opinion on Ginger. You can have your opinion on everyone. I'm not the one who's going to impose my opinion on you. But we all have histories. We all have feelings for each other. Sometimes it may not seem like it makes sense, but I'm not going to just sit silently while you're throwing your judgment. It's your own judgment. You can have it, but yeah, I'm not. I can't just stand here and listen to you trash talk like this.
I'm not trash talking. I'm just using direct language. Do you want me to articulate my thoughts in a more considerate way so that I do not offend your associates or friends? I can do that. I can say that the person with some mental instabilities is not duly equipped to, in my opinion, duly equipped to help others in a meaningful fashion, but obviously I'm mistaken by your assessment, and that you have known this person longer than I have. Is this would that help? No, I'm asking.
I don't know. I guess probably a few months ago, I would have shut my fucking trap mouth and I would have just kept it for myself, thinking, God, he's being a douchebag. Right now, right now, changing. I'm changing. I'm becoming more confident, and I start to, yeah, I start to let go, and uh, I got my feelings all over my skin currently. Just, yeah, it's not really going to change your opinion because your opinion is your own, and that would feel kind of hypocrite to just go and say, well, yes, she is unstable when you want to say she's fucking bunker. You got your opinion. It's your own.
Thank you
I
very much.
just, I just, you know, I guess we have to find ground on whatever everyone is feeling because currently, we're trying to we're trying to help Ginger.
Yeah,
That's then
and
we
I'm
can
gonna help
feel.
out. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of give your word. I mean, I kind of expect you to go by it, but like she's she stays silent for a second. We know, we know that. Yeah, currently she's completely unstable. That's the next part. It's, I guess, perhaps it's not my story to tell, but you got you got pretty much an explanation yesterday of what is wrong currently with her. It's not it's not her fault she's like that. We're trying to do as best as we can to give her a form of stability. But considering the guy from the other team and what they do, and believe me, I I know personally what they can do. That to get after their fucks up because of their want to, and she quotes in the air, advance society and people in the good way. Yeah, I guess Ginger and me in a different way. I guess we're the best example of why, yeah, those guys are fucking assholes.
Hmm. All right.
Oh, and uh, I guess today's session is over. I'm going to have to go to class soon. But uh, piece of advice: Alaric, he's going to be in deep shit.
Who?
Like Alaric, the guy, long hair, uh, kind of a know-it-all look.
Well, the guy who stole the book.
The guy who stole everything. Who got the stone, and stole the big book. Yeah, 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 the big book.
Oh fuck, the guy I helped. Wow.
Okay, that. I mean, Naomi doesn't really like him, and she gives you a look like, yeah, I know, you don't need to tell me anything about this statement,
Okay.
but currently basically, with everything that we know, knowing that vampire exist, werewolf exist. You remember the guy with all the bodyguard around him?
Yeah.
He was a fucking werewolf. The chick that was standing in the middle of the room, she was a fucking vampire, and the mayor is working with her. And they were all gods, like the auction man with his one eye, fucking Odin, the woman, fucking Lady Sif, and the guy who acted like an asshole, fucking Fenrir. Like, they are gods walking among us currently, and pretty much he took the object from the auction, not paying for the first one that he did, and, well, taking an object that currently a goddess seems very attached to. So I am not going to say don't help Alaric, because God knows he's going to need some help. But beware of where you put your dick in, because that situation, that seems like a fucking bear trap. So I'm just, I'm telling you, since you're new and you're still learning, be careful.
Yeah.
Don't, if you want to help, and I will try to help because I'm pretty sure that Noah is going to put his dick in it. So I'm going to have to save his ass.
That as well, apparently. He gives him like a smirk to him.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having sex.
I'm trying to be serious, and you talk to me about sex.
You brought up your Kama Sutra, whatever guy.
Yeah. Okay. I think this one.
And you said, and you specifically said, careful where you put your dick in, and then you actually said he's probably going to put his dick in.
Okay.
It was as much.
Okay. It's
for Eddie.
Oh my God! I should never put you and Noah in the same room. Oh, for fuck's sake, no! This is going to be hard.
Well, we'll see. Maybe. All right. Thanks a lot, and
yeah.
I'll get out of here. Thanks a lot for the lesson.
Yeah. Be careful.
Oh, I will.
And with that, I guess, as Violet stays silently in her room as she is preparing for her next course, and Mr. George thinking about all the possibilities that the future may hold, we can call this a scene. Thank you, player, for playing, watchers for watching, and we'll see you next time.